Welcome into the Queen's Den, my loves. Welcome into another session with Queen Nasir. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for subscribing. Welcome in to all my newbies and welcome back to my A1s, my day ones, A1s. Okay. Now, today gonna be a kind of juicy message, y'all. I've been actually putting off this message for 6 months, I want to say. I've been putting off this message, but this is why. Now is the time to release it. It wasn't time then. So I feel like coming into this energy, these people are under judgment. This cult is under judgment. This cult has been sacrificing star seeds for decades. This cult has sacrificed a lot of star seeds that never made it back, which is a lot of our ancestors. This cult has taken a lot of our finances, financial energy, blocked a lot of our financial energy. This cult has also gained access to us through not just divination, but spiritual wise, like spell work and stuff. And they gain access through us through like the hospitals, through like these people have people working everywhere, like in the legal system, in the courts, judges. Like these people have people everywhere. And so this is how they are monitoring the chosen ones, those who are energetically aligned with the original blueprint of the earth, of Tiamat. We have been a target. We have been a target for a long time. Us star seeds have been a target for this cult for a very long time. Okay. I feel like they track us from birth. They use spiritual tracking devices from birth to track us, to check in on us. They have a lot of spiritual tools that they use to keep tabs on all those who are chosen, on all those who have these special gifts, on all those who are truly walking in divine light, even if they do not know it and they are sleeping. This cult, these people know this about us from birth. When we enter this world, they have doctors that separate us, that do different, they have witches there that do different divinations to, oh my god, it's crazy, around our birthdays, all of this stuff. Okay, this is how they are tracking the star seeds. This is how they are energetically siphoning our energy. Okay, so in this vision, I seen someone using a pentagram with someone picture in the middle. The person in the middle was a woman, and I heard a lot of chants, and I believe I heard octopus before I woke up. So the octopus entity is all about mind control. Okay, so this is what this cult wanted to do to those who have spiritual power, spiritual authority. They wanted to get them entangled with bad relationships, with addictions, so they could never raise their vibration. So they could never spiritually grow and discover their spiritual talents and their gifts that they were born with. So this is one of the weapons that they were using to control the minds of, I'm hearing sleep paralysis, to control the minds of those star seeds, of those chosen ones that are here to be light workers. So this entity put us in a A slumber, a spiritual slumber. Yeah. All right. So we got the Magician and then we got the Five of Cups. So what they're manifesting right now is a lot of regret. Okay. These people they were building against the collective. Okay. And it's because we are spiritually strong. We have a strength that they know nothing about. And this is God's strength. They rely on external things. We rely on internal things. Okay. So they were building something against the collective, against the star seeds, trying to block us from using our gifts, trying to block us from spiritually growing, trying to deceive us, keep us in illusions. Nine of Swords. So this is what they're dealing with right now. They're dealing with a lot of anxiety, a lot of fear, a lot of confusion for all the weapons they have conjured up. Three of Wands, spell work, spiritual expansion. And so now these people are being, or this person, this might be the head person that's being left out in the cold. I feel like the head person is more so the dominant presence over everyone else. Yeah. And this person here has been left out in the cold. And I believe this person here is the one that is the one that targets. They pick and choose who they want to target, who they want to take their blessings, who they want to siphon their energy. They pick, this person here picks and choose. Their spiritual house, Four of Wands, is all in shambles. Mentally, spiritually, emotionally, they are all over the place. And it's because of the weapons they formed against us. So we could not walk in our divinity. Eight of Cups in the reverse. As they were doing what they were doing, they did not feel guilty about this. They did not feel guilty about it. They feel guilty now. They actually have a conscience now because they see that their time is up. Like they can no longer keep us in these illusions. Like illusions are breaking off of the people, off of people. And a lot of these illusions and a lot of the things that we have suffered has been at the hands of this cult, creating conflict. Creating conflict in our lives. Their spell work. Their spell work created conflict in our lives. Put us in the wrong places. When we supposed to be blessed, we over here in a low vibration, over here living a low life because somebody else is hating on our gifts, hating on our divinity, hating on who God said we are. Yeah, the Emperor in the reverse. So this is why they're under judgment. Judgment came out when I first shuffled the deck. This is why they're under judgment, okay? They're under judgment because they were impulsive. They're under judgment because they were foolish. They're under judgment because they thought that they had more power than the God that we serve. Six of Cups in the reverse. Now they're disconnected from their gifts and they are really unhappy about that. And that just has them defeated because their gifts was their wealth. And not only their gifts, but they're disconnected from our gifts. Yeah, that familiar energy. They're disconnected from our energy and our gifts. And that's why they feel defeated. Because this cult has to release every energetic soul tie that it formed with a human being on this earth. Now, this is only for those who have broken the curse concerning this. So this is not for everybody. This is concerning our stability, our finances. We made investments. We did things with our money, expecting a return, expecting things to get better. But these people here kept sending their wands, kept creating conflict, kept delaying the process. King of Cups in the reverse. Ace of Cups in the reverse is because they're mentally, spiritually, and emotionally unbalanced. And the Ace of Cups in the reverse, they walk with negative ass energy. They walk the entity. It's not the Holy Spirit. So, Spirit, tell me more about this Eight of Pentacles and this Ten of Pentacles here. This is the collective. Okay, so yeah, okay. So, like I said, they were siphoning the energy of those who were born with this energetic I want to say like energetic upgrade, but it's really an inheritance from the divine. And so these people been breadcrumbing us with our own energy. They didn't want to, they did, this entity that they've been working through didn't want to release our energy back to us. We've been working real hard, y'all. We've been working real hard on taking our energy back. So congratulations, baby, because they lost. They lost. Ace of Pentacles, they did not get what they deserved. They getting what they deserve. They did not get what they thought they were going to get. And so this is why our independence is here. Our stability is here. This is the balance for them to spend all their money thinking that they were going to continue to be able to use the same tools over and over and over and get away with the same thing over and over and over for decades to come. No, it stops here. It stops here. So the Two of Pentacles here. This is for generational curse breakers right here. This is from a past life. This is karmic soul ties. This is what it is. You might not even know these damn people. Two of Pentacles. So, and the King of Wands. So right now, not only are they in limbo financially, they're in limbo mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. They don't know what this divine love is. They don't know what it feels like. They don't know the true essence of God. All they know is praying. All they know is seeking source outside of them. That's what they know, religion. And it has gotten them where? Queen of Swords in the reverse. And the Page of Swords in the reverse. And the Six of Wands. This is why they have to walk away. Because they have been defeated. Every idea, every stone they casted against us has been returned. Now, in the past, these stones worked. In the past, they didn't have to worry about why, because they had their octopus spirit on us as babies. That's why. They had the octopus spirit on us as babies, mind control as babies. I tell you, this started from the hospital, okay? But Spirit is saying it is over. It is a completion dealing with this energetic soul tie, with this karmic soul tie. This is over for them creating conflict because now they're spiritually in conflict and they cannot overcome. With this Queen of Swords in the reverse, they were very malicious in how they used their spiritual gifts and how they obtained their wealth. And so they had to, Spirit gave them the right one. I'll say that. Spirit gave them the right one. And now they have to sit down. Now they have to release not just that person, but they got to release everybody's energy back to them. This is that inheritance they talking about. This is what this is. This is coming from a cult that is older than we are. This is coming from a cult that is ran by shit. Y'all better, I'm telling you. Man, these are ancient deities this cult is working with. Just as we are, they are too. And these people had hope in their arrows because in the past, it kept us in a slumber. In the past, it kept us under their control. In the low vibration. But God, I say, but God. And it was all about energy. And I feel like since the Empress came out with this, I feel like 23 is significant. 23, Psalms 23. Psalms 23. Um, since the Empress came out with this, I feel like we have had a lot of hope. Even through all the challenges, even through all the warfare, even when we didn't know, we were going through things. We didn't know, what was causing all the wrong turns and all the wrong people to manifest in our life. We didn't know that, but we still had hope, and that's what got us through. We held on to God's hand. That's what got us through. We stayed true to who we are, our true essence. We didn't let none of this negative energy impact us to a point where we lost our connection with God. No. We continue to have faith and walk through every storm, every battle, knowing that we are protected and never rejected. And this is why we are reaping what we have sown many, many years ago, many decades ago. This is an ancestral release. Four of Cups here and the Devil. These people are now realizing that the energy that they were operating out of was not of God, was not of Jesus, that's who they pray to, was not of Yahshua. It was not righteous. They are now realizing that what they were doing to the collective, how they were trying to mind control and keep us under their control financially, spiritually, and mentally. They're realizing that right now because they are being set down to a point where they have no choice but to introspect, but to look within themselves and say, what the fuck did I do wrong? Seven of Cups in the reverse. Then I say they have no choice. Their opportunities have been cut off. They are done. The divine has cut them off. And so for that, we will rejoice. Ashe, they are heartbroken about this, but we can rejoice. Yeah. And I'm going to leave it right there, you guys. What else I want to add to this? Let's see. I think I'm going to use these. Let's get some more messages from here. 777 divine timing. This was always meant to happen. It was always meant to happen. 111 SP. So these people, this cult could have also been throwing arrows at our love life, trying to keep us with people that they can also feed off our energy through, that also walk with this same entity, that also has this same entity attached to them. So this was always meant to happen. Okay, they were always meant to crumble. They were always meant to be exposed. It just took some time. That's all. It took some time. Yeah, what they wanted was the joke to be on us, for us to never realize who we are, for us to never wake up to our divinity, for us to never see ourselves as God sees us, but God, masculine energy on the top of the deck. So 444 coming out. Now they have to look within themselves. And I said there was a masculine as the head, right? So yeah, this masculine that has been left by himself, and this was a sudden change for him too. This happened quick. He put his own self inside of a cycle. Now he's stuck sitting by himself. Spirit said he in his Job moment. Ashe, my love. Ashe. Peace and blessings to you guys. Yeah, he's in his Job moment. Everything is in balance for him right now. 24 is significant. 1924. Maybe this is his grandpa. Maybe this is his grandpa, his great grandpa. Somebody coming out. Somebody coming through. Yeah, this was the head before he was the head. Yeah, this is the person who taught him. Over there. 37 is significant. The number 3 is all about reconciliation. What they wanted to do, was fix whatever they were losing control over. That's what they wanted to do. They didn't want the sacrifice to wake up and realize they were a sacrifice. This king had this masculine energy. He didn't want that. It's like those he have picked to siphon their energy, to block their blessings. Those he have picked to monitor spiritually, to implant devices spiritually into them. It's crumbling. It's all crumbling. And it happened spiritually first, and now it's manifesting. It's manifesting as the cult breaking apart, and him being left by himself, because people now see him as very evil. When what he say he do out of love. Oh, there's a woman here. A woman with, maybe she was with him. Maybe this was his wife. I don't know, but however, she's seen him for who he is. He was just using her. He was using her to get her to do his dirty work. And I think she's seen that. God showed her that. Source showed her that. Yeah. Anything else? So okay. So the 5 here, and then the 4. So 54 or 45 could be significant. But I feel like these people wanted to keep us entangled with our heart space. Okay, because if you got any kind of entanglements, negative entanglements, spiritual entanglements, entity entanglements, okay, in your heart space, you cannot manifest what you truly deserve or what you truly desire, even if you've been a good person all your life. If you have something attached to your heart space, you cannot manifest. And so I feel like this is what these people were trying to do for a lot of us. Was to keep our heart chakra closed off, so we could not manifest what we truly want, what we truly deserve, because this is God's will. This is what God wants for us. God did not put us here to suffer. But because we were born with these gifts, because we were born with this spiritual inheritance, like Moses and many others that came before us, this was King Harold's way. King Harold's way. You heard? Y'all remember what King Harold did? This was King Harold's way of trying to mind control those who are spiritually gifted, to help raise the vibration of the earth. The earth angels that God sent here. So there's another woman here. I guess she was a part of this group as well. And there's a 7 here with her. And so this is talking about divine timing. With her, she's in a cycle because of what she participated in with this group. She's in a cycle. There's another masculine that was a part of this. What's going on with him? There were significant changes in his life. Could have lost somebody that he loved. Created some kind of imbalance in his love life and in his finances. He's done with the group. These are multiple people's energies coming out from this group. And the number 4 here, and the Joker again, jokes on them. I feel like God let these people get away with what they was doing for so long that they thought they could never get caught, that they thought it would always work out for them. But God, that's all I can say. This could have been a 6-man crew. Who knows? I know it's about what, 3, 4 people out here right now. But like I said, let's say the number 8 here. Okay, a queen here. So there's another woman coming out. She's done with the group too, because something got messed up in her love life. Something is imbalanced in her love life. Something she was waiting on. The door is not opening for her. And it's here for it to be open. It's just not opening for her. That's God. That's her punishment. 333. Damn. Damn. What happened, baby? We got 22,221. The number 5. This is it. That's the sudden change. That's the shift. This is the release of this inheritance that a lot of people is talking about. And it's behind people with power, people with money, people with control, that have control over the mass. This is not people, this is not normal people like us. I did, leave it. Those are my crystals. These are not normal people like us. These are people that have power, that have resources to stop people, to hinder. Hold on, y'all. Let me close my door. Oh, my son leave that door open. But yeah, these were people with high power. These are people that had long money. Y'all hear me? When I tell you God made them spend all their money to the point where they have no choice but to stop doing what they're doing, that's what happened. And there was a lot of people involved in this. I'm getting 12. The number 12. It's already like 4 or 5 energies already out here getting their punishment. And then it's like 3 other people in the deck that are stuck in cycles eternally because of what they have done. And it's sad, you know, because it's a choice to be conniving. It's a choice to be malicious. It's a choice to be that way. And if that's what you choose, then you will reap what you sow. That's it. So that's going to be the message for today, you guys. If you guys resonate with this message, please like, share, and subscribe. If you are, yes, close my door. Thank you.
Melissa is out there calling my brother dirty. She's out there messing with my Messiah and calling him dirty and stuff, and saying stuff about him.
All right, tell her to come in the house.
And Israel saying stuff about him too. Yes,
see, but listen though, y'all see what happened though, right? Y'all see what happened? All of y'all was playing, and then y'all want to sit there and be mean to them, and now look, they being mean to y'all. Now I got to stop them from being mean to y'all. Y'all all supposed to be friends. I know, but y'all all supposed to be friends.
I know,
but listen though, friends mean that we family. So we don't turn against each other.
All he did was say, "Can y'all come to my birthday party next time?" No.
Go tell Melissa to come in.
That.
Watch your mouth talking to him. Don't be mean to him. You understand?
And now he crying and all this snot is on him. And
all right, tell him to come here. Tell him to come here. All right, y'all. I got to go. I got to control what's going on in my house. Peace and blessings, y'all. See y'all next.